the top 10 languages spoken in the Philippines.
I thought they only spoke Spanish.
What? Spanish? No, I thought that was just a myth. We watched that video. Check it out.
Oh,
Yeah, so we know the Philippines is a big, big archipelago. A lot of islands, a lot of languages, and lots of people.
every video ever about the Philippines. The Philippines is made of over 7,000 islands.
Yeah.
They make sure we know.
7,000.
It's the languages spoken throughout are so interesting because, I mean, even Filipino, Tagalog, it's just like a combination of so many different words from so many different places. And that's mainly the only language we know in the Philippines. Obviously, there's some English and some people might speak some Spanish too, I suppose. But that's really like the only language we really hear about there. So it'd be interesting to see some more.
What are they going to be? Is it just going to be Spanish, English, Tagalog, French,
Italian,
German?
That's basically what a lot of people in the U.S. learn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Minus the Tagalog, unfortunately.
Yeah, true. And you have to learn how to speak Canadian too. Hey, how's it going? You betcha.
A lot of people
here.
say we speak like Canadians.
Hey, do we sound like a Canadian? Hey, you want some Canadian bacon, eh?
And some maple syrup.
Oh, let's talk about some Filipino languages, eh?
Hey, you betcha.
Hey, Ducky's missing a head, eh?
You chopped it off, eh?
He chopped off his own head, eh?
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, that's not good, Ducky. You are a good boy. You don't have to chop off your head, eh?
You chopped it off though, eh?
No! Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, like the video, let us know what other Filipino videos we should check out next down in the comments below. And yeah, subscribe. Check out our new travel channel too.
Yes, we are living in different countries. We will be in the Philippines very soon. So go check out that channel, subscribe. That's where the vlogs will be. While you're there, check out some of the vlogs we have. We have some from Italy, Poland, Las Vegas. More coming soon from our country we live in currently, Georgia.
Yeah. So go check it out. And until then, let's do this. Top 10 languages. Here we go.
Spanish.
German. Where's German? German? I didn't see German.
I didn't see German either.
We're counting down the top 10 languages
I thought they would speak
spoken in the
Uzbek.
Philippines.
What? I thought they'd speak Kazakh for sure.
Like the music.
At number 10, Pangasinense.
Pangasinan.
Pangasinense is the language spoken in the province
I swear
of
he just said it
Pangasinan
2 different ways.
and
He did.
other nearby areas. There are about 2 million native Pangasinense speakers. It is
Okay.
one of the major languages of the Philippines that is taught and studied formally in schools and universities.
Shaksites. Manaay makad Quezon City, Philippines. Manaay
Philippines.
makad Quezon City, Philippines. 19 kla. 19 kla. Nontombok lamat. Bye!
The translations were not useful. I don't speak Tagalog either.
At number 9, Chavacano.
Chavacano.
Chavacano is a Spanish-based Creole language spoken in the
Spanish-based?
Philippines. The highest
sounds
number
Spanish.
of Chavacano
Chavacano. I don't know why I did
speakers
Italian,
are in
but
Zamboanga City and in the island province of Basilan. A significant number of Chavacano speakers are also found in Cavite City and
Buenos
Ternate.
días.
Buenos
Este
días.
día conversaré con ustedes en mi lenguaje chavacano. Cheers! Hacerán ustedes simple and corto kasi kailangan yo manda con ustedes uwi si kilayo ta conversa na di mio lenguaje chavacano. So sinasabi pa ustedes de Zamboanga gad iyo, Zamboanga City. So alaya ang granda, alaya ang high school, grade school, high school, college, and then
Oh. Interesting. A lot more Spanish on that one.
Bicol.
Number 8. Bicolano or Bicol language is spoken in Bicol region. There are
Oh,
about
that
2.5 million
mountain, that
native
volcano.
Bicolano speakers.
That is very pointy. Doesn't
Kan
look
mga
real.
kabataan mo niya na igwang inaagihan na estado kan sa indang buhay. Tunggaro may nahanap Pero
Interesting
pirming yaon
video.
alagad karumayo man giraray. Araw daw nagahanap bagong sasakyan.
I don't know.
Araw daw nagaasa kun uso. Araw daw ngalas.
Jeez, there's so many A's. Okay, she just started running.
Number 7. Kapampangan or Pampangueño. Pampangueño is spoken by 2,900,000 Filipinos. This is mostly spoken in the northern part of the country, particularly Pampanga province and portions of Bataan and Tarlac.
Ya ako nga pala Lilibet. Kaya akong Pampanga din nagul. Kaya ako Pilipinas. Dinta ko Kenny kasi inga asawa ko tagaya Kenny. Kenny, kinuha na ako. Tapos, dinta ko Kenny last year.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like how similar are, because I mean we can hear it, but it's not if we don't know like one of the languages that it would compare to, like near, like geography wise, it's hard to like hear how similar they sound. Like how similar does it sound to a Filipino, like the different languages? It's very interesting.
And I'm sure there's just a wide variety of like specific words that it would be very different if they each said like the same exact sentence.
Yeah, that would be cool. But obviously this person just made the video and they had to find some clips of some
They
people
should have
speaking these
found
languages.
people who spoke every language. You
Yeah.
need to try harder next time. Heron PHL. Come on.
Yeah, it's so interesting that like a lot of these like aren't too far away from each other too, and there's just all the different languages.
Lots of history, lots of different civilizations that were around that time. A lot of islands. 7,000, over 7,000 islands. I don't know if you were aware of that.
What did you just say?
Over 7,000.
Number 6. Waray. Waray is spoken in the eastern Visayas, particularly Samar, and some parts of Leyte and Biliran province. The language
MacArthur.
name comes from the word often heard by non-speakers, Waray, meaning none or nothing in Waray. There are more than 3 million Waray speakers in the Philippines.
Send him the story of us, ko pagkoy Kim Chu.
Hi everyone!
So Kim, aram ka ngayon magwaray?
Maaram pero gutiay na lang.
Gutiin na lang.
Yes.
So paano mo nahibaron magwaray?
Naupoy ako Leyte in Tacloban since birth.
Mo ito.
Yes. San Jose.
San Jose ka
Yes,
na magkoy?
oo.
Mo ngayon. Mo sa'yo mga waray-waray no?
Ay syempre, mahusay yung duro.
Eh?
Number 5. At number 5, Hiligaynon, also known as Ilonggo, is spoken by 9.1 million people in
Oh,
Aklan,
9.1.
Antique, Bacolod, Capiz, Iloilo, Panay Islands, as well as North and South Cotabato in Mindanao. This language is distinct for having a sweet intonation.
Impanganak ako sa Rojas City, Capiz. Kahambal ako duwa ka language kag isa ka dialect. English, Tagalog, kag Ilonggo. Siguro balaan nyo man. Pero kung hindi, ako ang isa sa pinakadako nga fan ni Sarah Geronimo. Dako-dako. Like, dako gidya. Basta dako. Dako.
When they capitalized the
Number
word
4.
huge, it didn't sound like she was
Ilocano.
like,
Ilocano is mostly
huge!
spoken in the northern part of the country. The language is also spoken in the United States, with Hawaii and California having the largest number of speakers. It is the
Interesting.
third most spoken non-English language in Hawaii after Tagalog and Japanese, with 15% of households speaking the language. There are about 10 million Ilocano speakers. It is the lingua franca of the northern region of the Philippines.
Ken nalpas ko nga in kabelon ay White Korea inkat ko lang tagami nagtagari dagiti motor nga
Oh, wow, she's
lumablabas.
speaking very quickly.
Ayan. So, moisturize ko lang di skin kasi Tapno may meti pa nagkabil je make up. Nag-weird na. Agid Ilocano na kang video.
Video number 3.
Number 3.
I wonder where that's spoken.
Cebuano
Manila?
or
Think
Cebuano,
so.
colloquially known as Bisaya. Bisaya is spoken by 21 million Filipinos. It is a lingua franca of the Central Visayas, western parts of Eastern Visayas, parts of Palawan, and most parts of Mindanao.
Jushin, makauna-hunasad ka unsay kanang what if na kay usahay kanang what if na kay suon. Oh, of course, makauna jud ka if only child ka no. And syempre makauna ka sa mga possibilities. Kung what if na ako igsuon sa kaya akong kuan kay pangkaron. Sa kaya ang kuan na sa akong kwarto, sa kaya ang feeling makishare, sa kaya feeling na kay kaaway, feeling na kay kastorya permi. Guna-guna na no pagkabata na ako kay.
Oh, interesting.
And number 2, English or Philippine English. English is one of the 2 official languages
I bet
of
we'll
the
be able
Philippines.
to understand
It is
this
part of the
one.
curricula from
do
primary to
speak
secondary education.
English.
And because of that, many Filipinos
no.
write and speak fluent English. Even the least
Oh,
educated
the whole
Filipinos
island
can
lit up
speak
in his
basic
Let's
English.
go.
I go only as far as Twitter. Why am I never on Facebook? Because Ernest Hemingway said, if you talk about what you really want to write and you bring it out as a rough draft, you will never write the formal one. Twitter has 140 characters. If I feel I gotta say it, but I don't want to lose, the energy to write the full piece. I rant in Twitter.
So what can we expect in the next couple of months? Are we still gonna?
Wow, that was a great example of English.
Weird.
And at number 1, Tagalog or Filipino. Filipino is the national language and one of the 2 official languages of the Philippines. It is the language used in the media. Local movies are almost always in Tagalog. There are about 28 million native Tagalog speakers, which is more than a quarter of the total population of the country. Most non-Tagalog Filipinos have some basic level of understanding of the language.
Okay.
Sinusulong nila yung Filipinas as Pilipinas, no? F daw dapat. Bakit po?
Ayan, Filipinas. At kung bagong Pilipinas, ano?
Natatanda
ito yung
natin
bagong
yung
Pilipinas. Kasi nga po, yung pipo na Pilipinas, kinakatawan po nito yung ating Tagalog na abakada.
Well, he's got all of the end screens up there.
Can no longer see the video
Nope,
anymore.
It is gone.
Na yung meron tayong letrang F doon. Kasi dati
That's
sa
cool with
abakada, walang F.
the
Kaya
Vulcan
ginamit.
poking up there.
Yeah, very fancy.
For more videos,
And that is the video. Little interesting video right there. Got to hear a little bit of all the differences between the top 10 languages in the Philippines. English was the easiest one to understand.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit harder for us to see the differences in the languages because it's like, even if you look at Spanish, French, and Italian, it's like, oh wow, those are all very similar, and it's hard to tell the difference even sometimes between those, and we even speak a decent amount of, not a decent amount, we know some Spanish words, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and then you throw in languages that are quite a bit different than any of those and very foreign to Americans especially. They all start to kind of the sounds just kind of blend together. And you're like, okay, it sounds like it's from this region, but I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, we heard some people at the airport in Amsterdam not too long ago speaking a language we presumed was from Southeast Asia, and because it sounded sort of similar to what we knew, like Filipino. It could have been Indonesian and something like that, and we're like, cool.
Yeah.
But we could literally not tell you one bit what the language was.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's there's little parts once you get to know a lot of the different languages like Korean and Chinese and Japanese. Like if somebody speaks it long enough, you'd be able to hear some of the endings of words. But if somebody just said a sentence, you might be like, I don't know what that is.
Might need a bit more. Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. Language.
Language.
Let's just all speak Filipino.
Yeah, let's just invent a new It's basically like a new Filipino where we take words from every single language in the entire world, combine it into ultimate language, and
use all the letters from every language in the world just to make it easy.
That would be. Doesn't like the Chinese alphabet, like the Mandarin alphabet, have like an absurd amount?
Yeah, we need them all.
Why not?
We need every sound you can possibly make. Like if you want this as a sound in the alphabet, there you go.
Let's just use some complicated conversations.
Did you just understand what I said?
Did you say Ducky wants to be released?
No, I said Ducky wants to frack and die. Oh, I missed. He's dead.
Well, he is dead either way.
But yeah, interesting video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let us know other stuff down in the comments below what we should check out. And we'll see you in the bloody next one.
Adios.
Say rip to Ducky, everybody. Rip Ducky.
Everyone salute right now. Hey,
Ducky.